morning, boys and girls. Today I'm going to teach you how to do the spring senses activity. So first of all, you want to get to the spring senses activity and you're going to go to add response. And we're going to go to sample student. You're going to select your own name. And this is how our template looks. We've got a title and we've got a pair of sunglasses. Now, actually, before you start the computer or iPad portion of this activity, you need to do your writing on a piece of paper. So my writing is about spring and the senses. So I wrote, in spring, I see snow melting. I hear birds chirping. I smell flowers blooming. I taste fresh fruit. I touch my smooth soccer ball. Okay, so my writing is all about the senses and what I see, hear, smell, taste, and touch with my senses. Now, notice I didn't just write, I see snow, but I used a describing word to say what's happening with the snow. It's melting. I didn't just say, I hear birds. I'm using a describing word, chirping, to explain what the birds are doing. I could have used singing as well. I hear birds singing, and so on. So I want to not just use the object. I want to use a describing word for the object. Okay? All right, so the writing part, this is your rough draft, should be done ahead of time, and you can get your parents to help you with the spelling. Okay, so now we are ready to start the iPad or computer portion. So I'm going to show you on my iPad today. Okay, so after you've opened up the template, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your family to take a picture of you. So you go to camera here and you go to photo if you'd like them to take a picture of you. Now for today's activity, I actually have a picture already saved. So I'm going to go to upload and I'm going to select my picture, say check. And there it is. This is the picture I'm going to use. It's an old picture of Giorgio when he was playing soccer. Okay, so once I have my picture taken, or I've uploaded my picture, I'm just going to click away. I'm going to go to my title. I'm going to go to the three dots, and I'm going to select order, and I'm going to say bring to front. Okay. Now I go to the sunglasses, I go to the three dots, I select order, and I say bring to front. So I need to do this because when I resize my picture, I want these items to be on top of the picture. I don't want them to be hiding under the picture. Okay, so I go back to my photo and I'm going to resize it. Now when you resize it, do not resize it from the side here, because that's just going to make Giorgio look really wide and short. So I want him to look normal. I'm going to resize him from the corner. So I go down from the bottom all the way down to the bottom. And then I'm going to pick this side and I'm going to go all the way up to my edge. Okay? Then I'm going to take my title. I'm going to move it to the center top. I'm going to take the glasses and I'm going to put them on Giorgio. Now these glasses look a little bit too big for his face. So again, I'm going to go to the dot on the corner and I can resize them, make them bigger or smaller. So it looks about right. Okay. So actually one more thing I want to do, if I select my picture, I'm going to go to the 3 dots on the picture because I want to lock my picture in place. Okay, so because I don't want this picture to be able to move anymore, so that when I put things on it, it's not going to keep moving around as I touch it. Okay, so there we go. I can put those glasses back on him and he won't be moving around. Okay, so now I'm all ready for my writing. So as you can see, my first sentence says, I see snow melting. So I'm going to type that in. Now to type that in, I go to the T and I'm going to press those letters. First thing I'm going to do is press the shift so that I get a capital I. I see space. Oh, did I forget my space here? I did. I can go back, or maybe not. Let's erase. I space C, S-E-E, space snow, space melting, M-E-L-T-N-G. Okay. Now, it's a little bit hard to see the writing because his sunglasses are black. Okay, so I'm going to have to change that color for sure. All right, so next thing I want to do, let's change the color right away. Maybe we can go with green. And we are going to just make this long, the text box, because I want everything on the same line. There we go. Now, I can go with this invisible background, or I might want to change it to something else. Let's see what else is available. If I go to Style, right now I have it on the invisible background. There's also this, which shows kind of a shaded background. I think it tends to stand out better that way. Or there's this one. This is the same type of thing that the title has. The background is colored and the writing is white. I think I like the second one here. So I'm going to go with that one. And I'm going to click away. And then I'm going to have to make this smaller. So I'm going to go to the dot on the corner and just make that a little smaller. And I think I'm going to have to move this a little bit, maybe sideways. Let's move this over because I want it close to the eyes, but it needs to fit in my page. So I can keep making it smaller. There we go. A little bit smaller. There we go. Okay. I see snow melting. Okay, next sentence. My next sentence is, I hear birds chirping. So I'm going to do the same thing. Go back to the T and type Shift, I, space, hear, space, birds, space, chirping. And I click away. Okay, so now we're going to resize it so it's on the same line. There we go. And it's way too big, it's not gonna fit. So we gotta make it smaller. I'm on the corner dot to make it smaller and keep the letters still the same, not squeezed. And then I'm going to use this to kind of flip it around. I'm going to go over here close to his ear. And then I'm going to have to make this a little bit smaller still. There we go. So I hear birds chirping. Now I don't want all of my labels to be the same color. So if I go over here, I can pick different colors. So let's maybe try a reddish color for the eye here. Okay, so as you can see, now that you know what you're doing, you continue basically as I've shown you on the example. Okay, resizing everything to make sure it fits on your picture. When you're done, you can press the recording button and read what you wrote, and then you're going to press the check and you're going to send it to me so I can see your fabulous work. Okay, have fun.